So welcome back to part 2 of our Tesla coating. So as you remember from part 1, the car has been decontaminated, washed down, decontaminated, and it is now inside. It's been dried thoroughly, so I've left it in for a couple of hours to make sure everything's dried, gone back round it again. So I've already looked around this paint, but I know the paint is actually in really good condition. Even though it was dealership repaired, the paint is, I'd say, in 80% good condition. There's a few bits of micro marring, probably a little bit on the bonnet from where I clay barred, but literally really minimal. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to just turn the lights off, take you around with an inspection light so you can see where I'm going to be working, and then we're going to take some parts of the car off. I don't have to tape all of it up, just because I know my throw of my machine now and I know where my edges are. So what I'm going to do, we'll take it round, have a look, and then we're going to decide on some compounds which we're going to use, and then we're going to polish. We're going to do a couple of stages of polishing on the car. We've obviously got the lights off now, so I've just got my inspection light out. I'm not sure how well the camera could have put this up, but on the bonnet there is some really light micro, I'd say, I wouldn't even say they're scratches, they're kind of probably from a drying towel where it's been washed, where it's been dealership repaired. A drying towel, maybe a little bit where I clay barred this part of the car earlier as well. So there's some really light stuff on the front of this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to give it a first stage. I'm going to go quite light with it, so I'm going to go in with probably a heavy cut polish, a medium cut polish, sorry. I'm going to go with a 2500 medium cut polish and see what it takes out. If it takes it all out, then beautiful, I'll then polish it back up to a finish. If it doesn't, then we'll obviously have to look at compounding the car. Just finished up with a test spot, and so I've decided what pads and combo I'm going to use. So we're going to go Menzerner medium cut polish. It's very simple. It's nice. It's got a little cut on it, but then it gives a really nice gloss as well. So this is really good if you've got a car which hasn't got many scratches. If you're going to do a single stage on it, which is perfect. Obviously this is going to have a 2 stage, so I'm going to give it this. And I'm also going to then polish it up with a finish as well. First of all, choosing our pad. We're going Dojo Juice Supernatural. This is just a heavy polishing pad. It's actually my second one, I've already gone through one. So what we're going to do, we're going to prime this pad now. So when we're priming the pad, I like to be quite liberal. Take some product. Just apply it to the pad like so. There's no too much. And then from there, what we're going to do, take just a hand, we're going to rub it in, make sure we get it into all parts of that pad. So when we put it onto the paintwork, there is no heat going to be made with a bare pad in the paint. So, like you see, nice and covered. And then when you're ready to polish, all I like to do is just add, for the start, because I've just primed the pad, just one extra dollop, about pea size, like so. And then you're ready to polish. welcome back. Obviously we're into day 2 now, sun's out, it's lovely outside. We are about to finish off the final stages of polish before we start the coating. So, as I've been working on this car, I've actually really started to like it. At first I was a bit of an alarming, like, okay, it's just another electric car. But the attention to details on this thing is magnificent. And you wonder why it has that high level executive price tag. It's because they've actually took some time to design this car and thought about it. So next stage for me is another set of polish, my finishing polish, to give that really wet look shine before we then apply our coatings. I'm going to get on with a wiggle on because it is pretty cold in here, and I need to get the heaters on ready for the coating to go on. So let's get this place warmed up and let's get this car coated. I mentioned it yesterday, but polisher I'm using, Rupes LHR 15. It's got a 15mm throw, so it covers a nice area. Really high powered motor. We've got a lot of torque. Just little things like when you start it up, it doesn't automatically start straight away. It will build itself up to its speed. Speed settings are really easy and they're really sensitive as well. So anywhere up from 1 to 5. 5 being about 5,500 RPM oscillations per minute, all the way down to 1, which is about 2,500. So I really do like this. Pads we're going to be using, Pure Science Perfect Finish. So it's their blue pad, nice and soft, really easy to use, and it's really nice and big as well, so you can really get into, really cover these panels. Obviously I will have my smaller pads for getting into spot areas like the door sills and stuff, but my main pad for this job is going to be this for this stage. And my polish I'm going to be using, we have Manzana Super Finish Plus, the 3800 one. Not much cut in it at all, but the gloss levels in this are amazing. So much better than the 3500. I feel that this one is slightly easy to use and slightly easy to work with, so hence why this is my go-to finishing polish. Unless I've got a really weird paint or a really soft paint, then I might go for a Maguire's, but this is my usual finishing polish. Paintwork. Paintwork is ready for coating. The next thing we've got to look at is the glass. So the glass at the moment, there's still a few watermarks left on the glass from drying. So, and you've got this really big panoramic glass roof. So what we're going to do now, we're going to use G Techniques glass polish. I think it's C4 glass polish, can't remember off the top of my head. Obviously I'll put the link in the description. But this is ready, so we're going to polish this glass up and we're going to then coat the glass with G1 glass, G1. The glass coating, so that it's going to be really hydrophobic and repel any water, dirt and dust. So we're going to give it a good shake. I've got this microfiber here which is damp, so it's been spritzed with some water, and I've got a dry one here as well. So first of all, we're going to take the polish and we're going to apply it to just a foam pad, so a foam applicator pad. So I like to put, for the first application, about 10p's worth. So this stuff is quite runny, just making sure that when you put it to one side, you do just screw the lid back on. So if you do knock it over, you don't get a mess everywhere. From here, I'm going to start working on the windscreen. We're going to work in straight lines, backwards and forwards like so. So with this being a really big windscreen, I'm going to do about a quarter at a time. So once you've gone side to side, go up and down, back across side to side, making sure you get even coverage on all the parts you want to polish. Right, so and once you've done that, you take your damp microfiber first. You just want to wipe the excess away. Then you can either flip this over to a dry side or get a second microfiber which is dry. Like so, fold it into 4. And then just clear up any leftovers. Leave a nice mark-free, streak-free finish on the glass. Obviously you're going to continue the rest of the glass work, and then you're going to clean it with a good high quality glass cleaner. Glass, I've got a little technique. Take glass cleaner, so Bedfordshire glass cleaner for me. I'm going to spray the windscreen straight direct. Like so. Get your first cloth, fold it to 4. Rub it in. Work it into the glass, like so. Doesn't have to be perfect yet. Take our second towel. Again, this is where I go to use my nice waffle towels. Fold that into 4. 2 sprays. And I'm going to use this. Like so. And then from there, third towel, another nice microfiber buffing towel. Fold it into 4, and you can buff it off. And that is how you get crystal clear glass. So now we've completed our polishing, our paintwork ready to go, our glass is ready to go, that's been polished and cleaned. So next up we're going to be coating the car. Make sure to get in for part 3 where we're going to be coating this car. and I'll show you some techniques that I use. We'll be coating it with Crystal Serum Light, EXO, and then the glass is going to get done with G1. Thank you for watching. Make sure you subscribe, like. Any questions, get it up in the comments. Thank you.